Hey you guys, welcome back to Darkside Diesel. So last video we did on our 2001 Dodge Ram 2500 is we did our 2-inch drop shackles and it didn't get as low as we wanted it. So I'm gonna remove the overload leaf and the block underneath the rear leaves and try to get it down another 1.5 inches, hopefully is what we're shooting for. So follow along with us and we're gonna do that and see how it turns out. Thank you. All right, you guys, so just want to give you a quick update real quick on our lowering of our 2500 two-wheel drive. So I got the overload leaves and block out. So shine some light down there for you guys. And so you guys can see the block that was there is gone, and the overload leaf is gone. We took that all out. So now it's just sitting on the leaves. And then the stock U-bolts are way too long, of course, because we took like 1.75 inches out by doing that. So I thought maybe we could put the blocks back in, on the top and make that work, but it won't. So I had some new U-bolts made. So we got some new U-bolts. Show you that real quick. So went to Boise Spring Works. They hooked it up with some new U-bolts, bent them, and cut them to down the length that I need. So that is going to make the installation much easier. And new U-bolts, we'll get those torqued to 125 foot-pounds, and we'll be good to go. So stay tuned. All right, you guys, so we got our U-bolts installed and torqued to 125 foot-pounds. And so just so you guys know, I believe factory, I'd have to look it up, but I think factory was like 110 foot-pounds. But like I said, I got these U-bolts made from Boise Spring Works, and he told me to torque these ones to 125. So that's what I did. I did it in 3 steps, torqued it to 50 foot-pounds in a cross pattern, then I went to 90 foot-pounds, and then I did 125. So it's kind of like head studs. You just want to do it in increments because you don't want to pull down, and you want to keep switching. You don't want to just pull down all the way on one U-bolt on one nut. It'll distort it. So you need to do like 5 pulls, go across from that 5, and just keep rotating. Do your first till you get your 50 on your first, go to your next 90, and then 125 is what we did. If yours were 110 like factory, then you could just divide that by 3 and do it in those increments. But that just keeps everything in check, doesn't distort the U-bolts or the plate, and you're just trying to keep a really even, torque on the suspension. And about 100 to 200 miles, we'll do a retorque, make sure, usually everything's gonna kind of move around a little bit, and then you'll do a retorque, and we'll make sure that they haven't came loose, which they probably will just a little bit, they usually do, and that's why we retorque them. But I'll show you guys. So, see, so our spacer, is gone, our overload's gone. We got our center pin back in up there, and I left it long. I didn't trim the top off because we have plenty of room for our airbags. Then we got our brand new U-bolts. They're really nice, and Boise Spring Works did a great job. There was like 10 minutes, and they did all 4 for me, got me new washers and nuts. We got our airbag brackets back on. So, I mean, we're done. And the truck is like the perfect height now, so I'll show you guys. Hopefully you can see. So, just a second. Alright. So before, the back was just so much higher on the 2-wheel drive. It was crazy. Like, I mean, it's still just a little bit higher in the back, but nothing like it was before. I mean, so we've done 2-inch drop shackles. We removed the overload and the block, and then we did our new U-bolts to torque the axle all down and everything with the leaves. And I mean, it has made a huge difference, but you really just have to gauge your application, how low you want it, and whether or not you can live without having overloads and stuff like that if you're going to run airbags and tow heavy with it. So, I don't know, I'm really excited that we got the back end a lot lower to the ground, and it turned out really well. It's going to work better for the application that I'm going to be doing, just having some fun hot rodding in it and putting some stickier street tires on it since it's 2-wheel drive, and I think we're going to get a spool valve for the diff so it's constantly locked, and yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. So I'm excited to show you guys what's coming up next for that on our clapped out 5.9 build, and we can get out and do some racing with some unsuspecting people. So thanks you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe and like and comment if you guys want. Thank you.